Our next question is coming from Brian Condi. Your line is live.
Yes, gentlemen, I have a few questions. I apologize, I missed part of the first of the conference call. If you guys have answered these questions, feel free to cut me off. The first question is, do you know why exactly the FDA reclassified your application and what exactly the reclassifications were?
No, we do not know why they did it. I mean, it was a CV30, if you know what that is. They've reclassified it as prior approval, which means it goes into their more standard review process. They have not clarified this, and we're trying to find that out.
We used a regulatory process that was adequate and used by many companies in the industry for a very long time. In our regulatory council and our advisors, consultants, all said, it should be slammed up. There shouldn't be any issue here. And like I said, in the morning it was one thing, and then after lunch it was another. No, they didn't give us any reason.
Okay, now, how does this affect the lead as far as current manufacturing and packaging capabilities for the hydromorphone? And will the CBE30 reclassification supplement require manufacturing or packaging lines to be upgraded or ultimately replaced, hurting future growth revenue?
That would not be our expectation. That's not the issue.
Okay. With the elimination of the Series D convertible administrative costs and Elite's obligation to pay the $720,000 in annual dividends, what will this do for the bottom line revenues that we as shareholders can expect to see quarterly and annually based on the average previous accounting figures for the aforementioned administrative costs being eliminated, along with the annual savings of $720,000 or $60,000 a month?
Well, yeah, basically, for the most part, it's not affecting the revenue, the top line. It's what's going to affect is the dilution, because the dividends were being paid in stock, and that was the biggest amount we're talking here. So it's going to be, mean less dilution every quarter because there won't be those dividend payments.
Yeah, it's they are called dividends, although they're treated financially as interest expenses due to the accounting rules. So it's just $720,000 less interest expense that we're booking. So that helps the bottom line if we can remove that, which we have. And then, as they pointed out, it was not paid in cash; they were paid in shares of common stock. And so we will no longer have to issue those common stock, and there'll be less dilution.
Is the agreement, I want to say agreement with the pharma network right now for the methadone tablets, will that be adversely affected in any way due to the previous lawsuit with them?
No, it's a straight contract manufacturing agreement. It's their product. We will be contract manufacturing it for them.
We're good friends now.
Okay. There is a few more questions, but I won't tie you guys up. It's Friday afternoon, and I believe after all this, everybody needs a whiskey. You guys have a good weekend.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. You too.
Next question.
Our next question is coming from Andrew Lee. Your line is live.
Hello.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi there. As an investor, we've been discussing about a CT that was supposed to be disclosed on June 30th, 2011. Is there any info on that?
I'm sorry, what was that, Andrew?
Well, it's been over. I followed the job message, and it said some kind of something was supposed to be announced, something confidential, or that wasn't supposed to be released until June 30th. Is that correct?
Not 2011.
Not that we know about.
All right.
Sure what that is, Andrew.
All right. And along with that, are there any future partnerships, any future licenses that you guys will be partnering up with?
Well, anything like that, I mean, we don't disclose till it actually happens. Certainly we have a full pipeline of things we're working on.
We talk to people all the time.
All right.
Now, as opposed to past, is that we're not the ones making the calls. Pulling up.
Understood. So with low drain, is it still being sold this quarter?
Yeah, they were given 180. They were given
100. That was around 180 days.
Like 180 days, to continue to sell.
You can sell until the end of August.
And the actual date, September 6th. Okay.
Yes. September 6th, so it'll still be shown.
And we will export these off of those sales.
Low drain closed from the shelves until September 6th, although we have stopped manufacturing in April.
Did you guys, I don't think you guys are able to disclose it, but did you guys manufacture more? You guys produce more? Was there a bigger request for them since they were being pulled off the shelf?
No, I mean, quite honestly, there's already inventory there that they had to sell. So, they looked at what they needed. We made some more batches for them, but it wasn't a big bolus of need for them because they knew it was a limited time period that they could sell.
ECR is just selling out their stock now because after September 6th, any stock of low drain that they do have is going to have to be destroyed, so they'll just lose that money.
All right, and last question is for the OxyContin. When Phase 3 is initiated, do you know how long the Phase 3 would last? Or
for the oxycodone product, it's approximately a year. It takes for the clinical trials for it.
All right. That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll take one more question.
Our last question is coming from Raymond Severini. Your line is live.
Well, the one question was already asked about the oxycodone. The next question would be, what is your short, mid, long-term strategy for the growth of the company and to build investor confidence?
Well, I mean, short-term, you're so staying short-term.
It's the contract manufacturing. It's the growth of and an additional product we'll probably have by the end of the year.
Midterm, we will continue to file ANDAs, and on a midterm basis, obviously we would bring those to the market.
So how confident are you guys actually with all this that you're saying?
Well, that's all. We're pretty confident. It's a matter of timing more than anything else.
Well, that's understood. Everything has timing, but more has to be done with how the people that are making the product and how they're putting it out. Do you feel confident enough that this is actually going to pull through,
Well, we're pretty confident that what we've already...
That's what I want to hear, because I'm an investor and I have other people that invest in that are interested, to hear the confidence from the people that are actually doing the stuff behind the scene is more we want to hear. We want to hear about forward guidance and all that too, You guys are doing an excellent job in my book. I mean, fantastic. For coming out of a company that was getting ready to go BK, you guys are doing fantastic. And just keep on doing the work you're doing. I'm sure more investors are going to keep on flocking in. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Raymond. And, I just want to point out, you hit on it, that 2 years ago, we were in much worse condition, facing much greater odds, and we brought this company around. So, now we have to do it again. We'll reach break even again, but we're starting from a much better position, and we know how to do this. So everybody here is very confident.
Thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the call. We'll be back to you again about August 14th with the June quarter earnings. And we'll have updates then. If anything happens in the interim, of course, we'll put out the appropriate press releases. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This does conclude